Age like milk.
thinking,
Yeah, you're right. Damn.
gosh, when is he going to call again?
Patricia kept a diary of her time with Epstein.
Who knows what he really thinks of me?
It's a glimpse into their romance, but 40 years on, Patricia recognises Epstein also treated her as currency, and she would prove to be the blueprint he'd use against so many other women.
Jeffrey phoned me yesterday and asked if I'd show a friend of his around Bear Stearns.
Oh, God.
His friend
Oh, God.
arrived with his father.
Did she just say Bear Stearns? What the fuck?
That's what she said.
I hope we're not going to tiptoe around this shit.
Let's go. What you mean?
Bear Stearns is involved. She had somebody show her around Bear Stearns, like, so he got pulled, even as a creep.
But I'm ignorant nigga. I don't even know Bear Stearns. What is that?
Oh, that's an investment house. One of the largest fucking hedge funds in the world. Bankers.
Yeah, that's what it's amazing. He was able to do that because these elites allowed it. All the powerful motherfuckers.
Next question is, who is this guy? Maybe we should indict him too.
Yep. And they all should pay a lot of money to the victims. All of the money.
Both from Switzerland.
Did you ever feel exploited by him or used by him?
He would ask me to meet clients, friends of his, go to lunch or go to dinner.
Do you think he was...
Okay, but we'll get to the business. What's going on? Like, sound normal.
She's glazing this shit. She's glazing.
Supplying you to these men to have sex with them?
I have to think absolutely yes.
Oh my God. Wait a minute. See, it's kind of weird though. I have to think absolutely. Yeah, I ain't gonna victim shame though. But you know, once you like, it's not this don't sound like a situation where she was the little girl that got picked up in school for $100 and under the age and all that. She was a lady working secretary, this and that. She liked that shit. So I don't understand. You feel me? But I ain't gonna knock her yet. Not this yet.
I never did. I wasn't interested in any of these men. But, oh yes, I think it was very much his intent to make that trade.
But it's how Epstein turned his...
I guess she kept it real though, because she said it was his intent. Not kept it real because that's a bullshit answer, but she didn't say, yeah, he did. Yeah. You feel me? She was like, I believe it was his intent to blah, blah, blah. But let's be real here. She was too old at the time. She was just a broad that he had around, a nice looking, but she was too old for him. He didn't want her. You feel me?
Financial trades into mega millions that
the mic went out if you're talking. I don't know if you are or not, but
long fascinating.
I always look at them 3 dots over your shit and see if it's reacting when you're talking.
Investigative journalist David Enrich. He's been digging into how the working class kid accumulated so much wealth so quickly.
Epstein fashioned himself as this financial whiz that basically was...
What kind of mic my boy got, man? Messing up this whole show, man. I'll just play. I'm happy to have my homie on here and shit. But yeah, man, it's like the way he was able to do this shit. You muted now, but before you wasn't muted. The way he was enabled to do this shit by the elites.
Paralleled. One of the things we saw, though, the deeper we dug, was that the real way that Epstein was making money over and over again for year after year after year was lying and cheating.
Check.
People.
Yep, there you go. There you go.
This my bad, y'all. I want to apologize for the mic real quick. Just want to say
it's a big show. We got millions of people watching you over here. Feel me?
Yeah. Go ahead. Go.
But look at this dude, man. They asked him if he was the devil.
Yo, that dude looks like the devil. He looks like the type of guy that plays the devil in a movie.
I swear to God. If you think about all of it, like he looked like the devil. That's probably where they got the image. Yo,
look at that guy. I could match him with a whole bunch of Hollywood depictions.
You don't have to do nothing to his features. Paint his face red and give him some horns. That's the devil. He got it all.
You remember the Devil's Advocate, Pacino?
Yeah,
Doesn't it
yeah.
look like him?
Man, look at how sick. Look what he's thinking right now. Look at him. He's thinking of some sick shit.
He's thinking about the little girls.
Eating human beings and sacrificing babies and the little girls that he
Did you know that his plan of eugenics was really like some shit that I did an episode on it. We went into the DOJ of that, and this guy wanted to have 20 babies at a time.
What you mean?
He was trying to repopulate the United States, the whole Earth again. And he figured if he could have 20 babies at a time, that would be 20 minors pregnant, right? By the time they have those 20 babies, there'll be 20 more coming on the way. This way, he could flood it with a whole bunch of babies, and eventually his kids will be maybe 2 centuries from now, the ones that are the politicians of tomorrow. And not only that, he had a designer baby farm where he was taking sperm from a lot of the famous people, like the Prince and a whole bunch of people like that. These are allegations, of course. And he was going to make designer babies that other people could buy a baby. So if you wanted a baby, you and your wife wanted a baby that was going to be super athletic and everything, you could buy Michael Jordan's baby.
I definitely believe that.
Designer
I believe
baby.
that. But ain't Bill Gates his homie, and everybody say, "Oh, Bill Gates want population control. He wanted to kill all people." But you're saying he wanted to?
No. He's with Bill Gates on that.
I know, but so he wanted to kill off everybody else, but he only have his
repopulate the Earth.
But who's to say he ain't doing it still right now? They say he alive.
Nobody proved he's dead. We just saw a body get, and he's the first guy in the Department of fucking Corrections that has ever been sent a decoy car ahead of him. They said, no, we sent a car ahead so the media could follow, and his body went in another body. That's never happened in the Department of Corrections ever, with no high-profile murders, no high-profile bodies, none of that shit. Why him? It was a decoy. It was a decoy for a reason.
Wow. Some crazy shit, bro.
Bro, there was all types of speculations that your man was back online, and that even fucking that other chick, the Giselle, what's her name? Giseline? That Giseline was spotted. Same chick, bro. Just with dyed hair. Talk the same pitch, the same tone, the same pace. Looks exactly like the chick. And then the one that's in jail don't even look like the chick that went to jail. Your muscles are different. Yo, on my mom, bro, these niggas got away with it. Allegedly. I heard what they do. They murder people. They end people, bro. They unalive people.
Too much stuff. It's too much coincidences. You smell me? We covered that a lot. Too much.
Financial Whiz Kid Act worked on someone who should have known better. A whale of the business world, Leslie Wexner is the billionaire behind Victoria's Secret. But in the late 80s, he met Epstein. And as this document shows, in 1991, Wexner gave him power of attorney, putting him in charge of billions of dollars and launching Epstein into the stratosphere of the global elite.
Global elite.
Wexner.
Why?
That's the weirdest thing ever. And did you see his interview?
Bro.
His lawyer told him, I will fucking kill you if you don't shut the fuck up.
Yeah, that's the guy that would do. The lawyer was saying that crazy talk to in front of everybody.
Yes, that's him.
Okay. So then now you know
why you give Epstein all this bread. What the fuck is going on? And the lawyer's like, "Yo, shut the fuck up."
That's the guy. That's the guy. And let me tell you, Epstein's not the first billionaire to do this shit with the baby farms. There's another guy that just got caught called Peter Nygaard, who's the owner of some famous shit, bro. This is amongst billionaires. They're the ones who control the baby farm industry.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I might be going too deep, but I do believe he's a plant still from the youngin'. And they was like, okay, and they got some extra mafia shit going on. And this motherfucker was picked. Oh, you gotta give this kid the money. And so, sick shit. I don't know, but I'm just saying it ain't all as simple as we know. It's deeper than that. Yeah, these motherfuckers been doing this for years, and they've been controlling the world for years. And Epstein been doing this freak shit for 3 presidencies. You smell me?
Yeah, man. It's crazy.
3 presidents.
He's been doing this. He's been doing it for a minute.
8 years. And this nigga, Clinton.
And from New York too. They're doing it
Mhm.
live from New York. And did you see the torture? Did you see the ranch in Santa Fe? How scary that shit is? It's up on a hill, and the closest thing to that place is Area 51. So if you try to run away, there's no way. Bro, it's a nightmare, bro. A nightmare. The front door, the gate is 3,000 yards away. The police had to wait 30 minutes just to get in. You know how much evidence you get rid of in 30 minutes?
So you think this capitalistic society is cool? You know what I mean? Based on, because I'm just saying that because you see what we could get, what could happen, the monstrosity that go on because of money was enable them to do this. You feel me? The money brought them the power, I think, and it's like, you feel me? Certain countries with the monarchy. You know what I mean? We all against communism. Oh, hell, dumb communism. Fuck that. And social, whatever. You feel me? But this shit right here is enabling sickos to do sick shit, though. You feel me?
Hey, Bush, and you know what? What I want to say too is that you got to remember that we think that this is a free economy. We have to remember that we're under a monarch. All of this shit is under Britain rule. All of the money we borrow is from the Federal Reserve. The Federal Reserve is not even in the United States.
Mm.
You understand? So this is all of it is a borrow system. From who are we borrowing from? From the people we are an attachment to. The monarch we are attached to. The mighty ego. That's why there's egos on our coins, on our dollars. You understand? Those are the people who run the monopoly.
Yeah, pyramid on dollar too.
Yeah, so it's a wild west right now. These billionaires are doing whatever they want because the queen can't come here and put sanctuaries.
They said Epstein is behind some of the crypto too. He's a fucking dude behind some major crypto shit.
Of course, he's the guy. They are alleging that in the Department of Justice's documents of the Epstein files that have been available to the public by your own free will, that has an email where he speaks of being Satoshi the dude who started crypto. He's the guy. He chose that name. He's like, I like that name. You understand what I'm saying? So once people start putting it together and they figure it out, I think that nobody's going to want to possess a coin that was started by the world's most prolific rapist. Our word is, you know?
Disgusting.
Was the money behind the monster.
That's a way to collapse the system. Or that's the way to collapse the system, the bankers themselves. Hey, listen, maybe I'm talking too much. Go ahead, play that shit.
The people don't want the people don't deserve a collapsed system because of these evil elites. But
think about it. If crypto is decentralized and banks can never have no type of centralizing for it, because that's what makes it crypto, right? Then it's in the bank's best interest to put him as the creator so Bitcoin could collapse. Then they buy up whatever is left, and then all of a sudden they clarify things, and now crypto is centralized by the banks, the same people who have been taking us for suckers.
It was weird. All that's Epstein, obviously, for some reason, is got the crypto looking crazy. I ain't gonna blame it on just that because we're going through a lot of stuff in the world. But it was weird how, I seen somebody who I knew owned a couple, or had a couple of them. I think he, got paid, but he was sick. He lost some bread, but he said he's gonna keep it and it's gonna go up or whatever. But you know what I mean? When you got a couple of them and you lose half of it, that hurt.
Yeah. It's not gonna go back up. That's what I'm trying to explain to you. That if there's a coup against anything, it would be the freedom of people having their own coin. Crypto means that the people, not governments, not banks, that the people have something they cannot control, right? That's what the definition of Bitcoin is. That's why people who are rich overnight, right? However, if it's not in the best interest of banks, then it's in the best interest of banks to make it visually real to the public, the same way, we saw the towers get hit by a plane, that this guy created Bitcoin. And then when it crashes and Bitcoin is $1, the banks will buy every existing Bitcoin because you cannot duplicate them. And then when they own them, they could set the prices, just like they do with the inflation and dollars and credit cards and APRs and mortgage loans and real estate. You know what I'm saying? They control everything. That's what they don't control.
Yikes. Scary.
Granted
Scary.
Epstein virtually unfettered control over his entire multi-billion-dollar fortune. And this vaulted Epstein from being kind of a single-digit millionaire, perhaps, into someone who would, in short order, become one of the richest people in the United States.
It will not be on the video, but we do have it recorded.
The latest trove of Epstein files threw up this gem
This interview,
when in 2019, Epstein seemed assured.
He said, I sold all my crypto. You know, a lot of OGs were saying, I don't trust that. I don't trust that. And a lot of youngins was like, nope, it's going to be like, this, man.
It could be a coup on our freedom, you know, on having our own money. You know, if you have a Bitcoin, you don't owe the bank nothing. That shit could be $1 million. You will not owe the bank nothing. If you have money in a saving account and it goes up, you got to pay a fee.
This is true.
He was the financial genius he sold himself as.
Do you think that there's anybody that understands money or understands the world's financial system as good as you?
There must be.
Nobody.
But it doesn't come to the top of the head.
No.
Okay, fine. Now,
This pseudo interview in 2019 with firebrand Trump advisor Steve Bannon was meant to be a training session to help Epstein rehabilitate his.
Sound like Steve Bannon was almost his homie, though, a little bit.
I'm going to tell you, this guy right here didn't go down when he did that pyramid scheme with that other guy that made him rich from Bear Stearns. Oh no, he wasn't from Bear Stearns. He was from an investment company, and he was a millionaire already. And he's the one that put this man on. And they did a big pyramid scheme where the other guy went to jail. He didn't. This guy is sanctioned by people that we do not even know exist right now. He's not dead, man. This guy's worth too much. He controls money supplies. He's what you call a money maker.
Money maker, huh? Damn. Risk taker.
Reputation. Its recent release in the files is an intriguing insight into a man just months away from having his privileged world ripped away.
If you
just ask a question. Is your money dirty money?
No, it's not.
Of course not.
So, in fact,
Why is it not dirty money?
because I earned it, hard.
But you
That's the beauty of it. His money's not dirty money. That's the beauty of it. But you know what? What you can't say that it's old money. Nobody before him had that money.
Yeah, because he got broke off by the fucking freak old man. Gave a lot of money.
And then Wes Lexner took him in and gave him a power of attorney. Tell me, what would you do, right? If somebody said, you don't have to come into my store, but you could cook my book, you could do my books. And you see, damn, this nigga got so much money, I could take $11 million, you won't know.
Yeah, you might be tempted. The average human being gonna be tempted to finesse that for sure.
This human being would.
Him for sure, no doubt about it. But you was asking me, I don't know if I fuck up my job on some grimy foul shit.
Listen, I'm not gonna admit to no crimes right now, but in my lifetime, I had the opportunity and I took it. And let me tell you that I got away from that without having to pay no restitution. I don't know what's the statute of limitation on shit, but I could tell you that if you are in the millions, bro, if this guy is giving me power of attorney to his companies, he got Victoria's Secret, this bullshit, that bullshit, bro, he won't even notice I took 11 million.
Yeah, I know, but the average would be like, oh, I'm scared he gonna fire me. I'm gonna mess up my job.
This motherfucker did that and did that and did that. And when he got caught, you could see that's why they got rid of him, because he did something that he took. He never spoke about it. He never pressed charges. Why? Because I cooked your books. Now you got illegal cooking going in your shit. You might as well shut the fuck up. And by the way, the 100 million that you saw me take, I'm gonna need another 100 million so nobody says I stole from you.
The devil.
That's the devil.
Earned it.
I earned it
We
legally.
went back to this before. You earned
Yes.
it. You earned it advising the worst people in the world, right? That do enormous bad things, and just to make more money. What are you, class 3 sexual predator?
Oh wow.
Tier 1.
What's tier 1's the highest and worst?
No, I'm
The lowest?
I'm the lowest.
You're the lowest. Okay, tier 1.
Only because you have money for that lawyer. That's the only reason why you ain't get what you fucking
When
deserve.
a billionaire takes a smear like that, you got to know that the shit he really did was way worse.
Oh,
Because he wouldn't even take that L. Look at for example, what happened to Eddie Murphy when he got caught with the
yeah.
got swept under the rug, right? And
Under
that's
the
a
rug.
millionaire. That's a millionaire. When whatchamacallit, Magic Johnson got AIDS, swept under the rug. We forgot about it, right? He's a millionaire. This guy is a billionaire. If he has to take a L that says tier 1 sexual predator or whatever the fuck, bro, just imagine what he did.
Exactly.
Damn.
He did.
Damn.
Yeah, that's a good ass point.
That's
Sheesh.
crazy. Wow.
You're the lowest. But a criminal.
Yes.
Whew. Nobody's gonna know the whole truth because he's still rocking out, man. He can't. It's not the end.
The
You know
whole
that there's
shit is he was a teacher at
But
first.
there's I don't know how he got into that fucking school.
Me neither. That's why I
That's-
don't like the way they hiring these motherfuckers, because obviously
That's a missing link right there. There's something missing, right? It's a hole in the story right there.
swear to
That's
God,
crazy.
man.
Yeah, no, how he got into Dalton. What is it, Dalton? What the fuck was the name of that shit? Your man was rocking out.
They're
Rocking
like,
out.
he wasn't married, had no girlfriend, and you need to have some type of requirements to be, I think.
Yeah, yo, and then
Yeah,
he
teacher, working
had
with
to
kids.
he had to have graduated to go into that school, and he never did. I think he left the school and then he went there. He gassed him up. He got that, and he used that credential to get into the fucking investment world. So he did everything like a scheme. Pretty good guy.
This is my swimming pool.
Pretty horrible person.
Yeah, but people saying all that, and that's how they're trying to portray it. But at the same time, oh, Rockefeller, now you're on the trilateral board and this and that. And then, I gotta verify it, but dude on Joe Rogan said he is a direct descendant of the Roth of the
Wow.
Roth thing.
Wow.
Swear to God,
Wow.
I'll find it. It was on Joe Rogan, but I ain't really verified. But it's like this shit is not a coincidence. I'm trying to say, like the priesthood and shit, how the Catholics, some of them, the tradition was to play with kids. Let's be honest here. There was a big scandal, and then everybody stopped talking about it, and it's just under the rug, and the church still goes on. But I'm saying these things be old traditions. So I'm reaching probably, I don't give a fuck, but I know he ain't just come from nowhere. He had backup CIA, FBI, all kind of shit going on.
How you buy an island? How you get a place in Santa Fe next to Area 51?
Copper Island, fly whoever out. Come on, tomorrow.
No one's allowed to dock here.
Of course not.
By beach.
The Epstein files are an x-ray of the extraordinary life
Yeah.
Jeffrey Epstein was enjoying at the peak of his power.
Why was he holding a child?
You know why? Shit.
This
For
is a guy
sure.
who should never have nobody's children next to him.
To show the power that he got.
Wow. That's scary, man.
Long
Man.
If that ain't the creepiest fucking face you ever see. If you see this teacher and your daughter in school, wouldn't you be looking at him like, oh nah, this dude's a fucking scumbag freak? I'm sorry.
He
Because I can
reminds
just
me of
see it.
he reminds me of that other crazy guy. What was it? John Wayne Gacy?
Yeah, look like one of them type. Yep.
Yeah. They got
Real
the same
wacko.
look.
Feel me?
gone was the working class boy from Brooklyn. This was a man with billions to spend and no shortage of things to buy.
From sun up, sundown, we get money, 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 money.
The photos that we've seen are revealing in a number of ways. First and foremost, it shows the just enormous amount of stuff that hundreds of millions of dollars can buy, whether it is mansions, private planes, private islands.
He might have had plenty of money, but Epstein needed something more. And he found it in Ghislaine Maxwell.
Wow.
Maxwell, she said, I ain't telling. Go to hell. I do my 20 years because I am a ride or die bitch. Crazy ass dog. Evil ass.
Listen, I'm gonna say this. I don't got no smoke with none of those two. More power to you if you guys are still alive and kicking out there enjoying life. But
I got
that
smoke.
shit is crazy, man. How you got to have a lot of money to get away with shit.
He's scared. He's scared of the elites. Fuck them. Come for me. No.
You think this is a banking beef? This looks like a banking beef. Like they set them up to show they got the control of the money.
Fuck them. Fuck both of them. Now you're gonna find me in the alley with a heroin needle in my arm.
Yo, Epstein, he's playing, yo. He's playing, man. We're commentators. We're supposed to be funny.
Took it out. Oh, I didn't even know who turned the drug code. Motherfucker, they got me.
That's
the motherfucker fitting on whatever.
British socialite gave him entree to the upper class world of prestige, glamour, and on the surface at least, respectability.
She was someone who was basically an aristocrat. She rolled in aristocratic circles, and she brought Epstein along for that ride. And it was around this time that Epstein starts showing up at the White House, for example, and starts interacting with people like Prince Andrew. It creates this aura around him that he is one of the best connected and most powerful people in the world. That helps him attract new people who will help him make more money. It helps him lure more young women and girls into his web. And it allows Epstein to become who he became. And Maxwell played an instrumental role in that.
No way.
But as we're reminded in this release of the files, behind the opulence, this depraved couple was running an international sex trafficking ring and systematically raping girls as young as 14.
So this is Okeechobee Middle School.
That's where she recruited.
But you saw his scheme was so flawless, right? He gets a girl, he gives her 200. He says, you bring a friend, I'll give her 200 and you too.
That's some bullshit. That's fucked up.
I went to school here on and off from 6th grade.
200 literally like a penny to us for him. 200. Less than a penny, actually.
You got to think about it. Maybe he was forward thinking. If I give her 200 and then I give her friend 200 and her 200 for bringing her friend, and then her friend brings 5 people and I got to give her 200 for all 5 people plus 200 to the other people. So he was thinking in big numbers already.
Yeah, I know.
He knew his pyramid was going to grow fast.
Devious too, because he could give them bros big money too, but what they going to do, go spend it, and then somebody going to say, where you get that? And then boom, they coming back. So he knew, keep it a level. You feel me?
And another thing was that he knew that there's no way you could pin him because the one who brought the girl was the friend.
Sick.
Grade to 8th grade. Feels weird. It feels ghostly. This is the start of where my whole world changed. So it's emotional and makes me angry.
A broken kid from a broken home.
Yeah, man. Condolences to the victims here. Feel me? That's why we ain't gonna forget. We gonna always speak on this bullshit and bring awareness to this freak shit that these elites do and these evil motherfuckers do out here.
That's why we do this, man. We do this for the victims because they didn't have a voice. Obviously, they were scared to talk about it.
Yes, sir.
Jenna Lisa Jones was just 14 when she was lured into Epstein's vile world in 2004 by his network of young recruiters.
See what I'm saying?
How did your world collide with his?
We were all hanging out and
Yep, had a network of girls, like a pimp, basically, for little girls.
A pimp that didn't have to pimp them because they will pimp each other just to get extra money.
They pimp each other.
listening to music, and then they were making jokes, and they started making jokes about a guy named Jeff, and he was like a weird old guy that liked to get massages, and he would pay $200, and $200 sounded great. I mean, my mom was addicted to drugs. There was times I didn't have food, had nowhere you know?
Yeah, that's bad.
So
She is the perfect candidate.
You prey on the poor and destroy their childhood for your evil, sick ways.
That's crazy.
Destroy the poor childhood. You know, the poor kids usually go through the most sexual abuse and all that type of shit, for sure.
For sheezy, man. That's
Because usually it's a lot of times by rich people and they treat their kids a certain way, but
And
they
did
want to, yeah, sick.
Did you hear the tour that he used to give them through the house? It was like almost like glorifying his godlike power. So when he gave him $200 and told him, "Yo, bring a friend, I'll give you 200," they were like privileged to be part of the organization.
Mm-hmm. They're like 200. Wow, I never heard that.
Yeah, I'm gonna get another 200 when I bring my homegirl. Oh, I'm gonna bring 5 of them. I'm gonna have 1,000.
Mm-hmm.
It's bad, man. Look at her. She's destroyed, man. I feel fucking bad for her.
Yeah.
it seemed,
He fucked.
why not?
It seemed like the only decision you could make in that moment as a 14-year-old girl.
Yeah.
Is the news reporter getting
A decision
flashbacks?
forced by circumstances that completely altered Jenna Lisa's life. She'd been delivered into a rock spider's web at the pedophile's mansion in Palm Beach, Florida. It was just 10 kilometres from her trailer park neighbourhood, but in every other sense, a world away.
Wow.
Bro, I feel like he targeted her. Just get the fuck out of here. That's not that random.
Sick stuff going on, bro. Sick behavior. I mean, what more can I say? Hey, Chi, I want to get into something else, so I want to
yeah. Go ahead, man. If you want to swap
I'm
out.
gonna end this, and then we're gonna come back with a live right back like that. I got something. Feel me? But man, like I said, to the victim, salute. We ain't gonna forget. We gonna be back on this all the time, covering it, and that's what it is. We gonna by the time shit, all our people gonna know every fucking letter in that file, in the Epstein file. Hey, that redacted shit, we gonna have to figure that shit out.
Yeah, man. Shouts to all the victims. All 500 of you are not forgotten.
Yeah, for sure. Peace, y'all. We about to bounce back on some other shit.
Tap in for the next episode.
Cheap challenge.